Hey, Vinny Lopes here from Off the Block, and we are here on the court at Ohio State University as the ABCA Showcase has just concluded, and what an entertaining showcase it was, especially the finale, where number 1 Ohio State was able to defeat number 2 UCLA in 4 games. And you look at the match, it was January volleyball as you would expect, combined 44 service errors in the match. Ohio State had 26, but the player that helped them overcome that many service errors was the National Player of the Year, Nick Cesarian. What a performance he had tonight. 17 kills, hit 500, played fantastic, a couple of aces, a very overall impressive performance for Cesarian. And then we also mentioned earlier on the service line, Ohio State, yeah, they had 20 plus service errors, but 9 aces. And that's something that we're going to see from this team a lot. They're a very aggressive serving team. They're going to continue to rip it. That's going to be a trend that I'm going to expect to continue to see throughout the rest of the season. Now on the other side of the net, UCLA, obviously they came up a little bit short than they would have wanted. You could tell that the players were disappointed not being able to win, but look, this is a very good program. As Ohio State coach Pete Hansen said, this is, Team A or 1 and Team 1A playing out here tonight. These are 2 of the best teams in the country, potentially 2 teams that we could see back here in May competing in the NCAA tournament. So, Ohio or UCLA, as John Sprouse said, there's a couple things that they need to clean up, but I think a lot of positives for both teams. So that was obviously, this match was the big hype one, number 1 versus number 2. It lived up to the billing, but not to be forgotten here at the ABCA Showcase as well was the job that Penn State was able to do in the early match, defeating the Southern California. An impressive 5-game victory, really a gritty victory. And, talking to Coach Pavlik on Friday, the question was who besides Chris Nugent was going to step up? Who was going to be that player? And at least for Saturday, that answer was Calvin Mendy. When you look at what he was able to do, 20 plus kills, hit more than 500, a big night for the freshman. And then he also was getting set by freshman setter Luke Broswell. And, this is the youth of the Nittany Lions that was flourishing. We really saw it look well. And I think that the Nittany Lions are going to only continue to get better. And same thing goes for their opponent today in Southern California. I know a lot of people are really wanting, that alumni base always is expecting a national championship. It may not come this year, but look, this team is moving in the right direction. There's a lot of good pieces in place. Lucas Yoder was absolutely fantastic. 33 kills on the night, played amazing. Coach Nygaard has his program moving in the right direction, and I would expect to see the Trojans be very competitive in the MPSF this season. So that's going to do it here from Columbus, Ohio. A very entertaining ABCA Showcase. I think all 4 teams have some positives that they can now leave with as they move on the rest of their season. And I think that we may even see a couple of those teams back here playing for a national championship on this court. Well, be sure to get all your men's volleyball coverage at offtheblogblog.com as we wrap up here from Columbus, Ohio, and head back to the OTB headquarters in Nashville.